Are you sick of your drab, tired, everyday winter looks? Feel like you can never achieve that glowy, beautiful look that you see on the cover of all those magazines with every celebrity sporting it? Well, you can. You can get your glow on with Physicians Formula. Throw out that blanket, put on your bright colored outfit, because we are about to get glowy with Physicians Formula. Okay, so the first step to get that glowy, beautiful skin is we are going to take the Mineral Wear Correcting Kit number 1. It is the green concealer, and what I'm going to do is I'm just going to apply that onto any blemishes or red areas such as under your nose. So next, after that is thoroughly blended, I'm going to take step number 2, and that is the cover side. This is just a concealer color, and what I'm going to do is I'm just going to finish off concealing any of those red spots. And this is just a very, very nice all-around concealer. Okay, and I'm also going to take that step 2, and I'm going to use that for my under eye in the corner and just blending it out. And it's nice and it's thin, but it has good coverage without creasing on you. Okay. So what I'm going to do, one of the tricks that I love to do with this Physicians Formula 3-step system, for right before I put my powder on my face, I do like to take the highlight portion of it, and I like to prep for a powder highlight. So what I like to do is I like to place this highlight portion on the high points of my cheekbone. A nice glowy base to put your powder highlight on after you are done. And to keep a glowy look, you don't want to add too much powder, but what I'm going to use is the Mineral Wear Talc-Free powder, and this is in soft green. I am just going to take a tiny dusting of this with just a big fluffy brush. It is a very pigmented powder, so I'm just going to put that on the spots where I have the most red. I'm also going to put it down in my T-zone area, where I have the most oil throughout the day. So you'll still have that glowy feel to your look, but you will be protected. Start on the eye look. What I'm going to do, I love, again, using this 3-pack system for a eye primer, just to conceal any uneven parts of my eyes. So I'm just going to dab a little bit of this number 2 concealer. If you have very red lids, you could always use the green portion and it will cancel that out. And this just gives you a nice base to start out with. I am going to be working with these Shimmer Strips Eye Candy palettes. I have the one for green eyes, and start off in the brown eyes palette. They have nice, rich, golden, very glowy tones. It has a great brush that has a pointed tip, so it's easy to take with you and travel if you don't have your own brush collection with you. What I'm first going to do is I'm just going to lay down a champagne shimmer all over my lid. Just a pretty neutral glowing. Next, I'm going to bring some sunlight to those eyes, and I'm going to use this next shade down, and this is a beautiful, a little closer for a better angle at this look. So again, we are just going to put it in that V shape up into the crease, and just sweep it on the outer side. I'm going to take a combination of this first champagne we used and that warm golden color, and I am just going to use that to just blend this color nicely so we have no harsh lines in this look. Just getting a nice combination and just blending upward. Deepen the outer corner out just a little bit before we put down some darker brown. I'm going to use this great orangey bronze shade down closer to the bottom of the palette, and I'm just going to put it on this very outer corner and just... Finally, The last shadow I'm going to use on the lid is this warm golden chocolate brown. I'm going to keep it very warm. The darkest shade is Tad Cool, and I'm just going to use that just to deepen up, but still very bright. And we're just going to rock it in a V motion out on this corner just to smoke the look. Next, I'm going to take the black from the Shimmer Strips liner. Smudge this very close to the lower lash line. Almost none at all. Just giving it some depth. Next, I'm going to use this dark brown in this bronze shade, and I'm just going to smudge that with the tool that they include in the palette, and I'm just going to add some to the tip of it, and I'm just going to put it where I smudged that black liner. For my under eyes is I'm just going to add a little pop of color to make my eyes nice and glowy and bright. So what I'm going to use is the green Physicians Formula Shimmer Strip eyeliner, and I'm going to run this along my lower lash line. Use the green eye candy palette, and I'm just going to use this middle green shade here. It is just a bright golden green with a bunch of fun purples, and I'm just going to again use the applicator. This is so easy for under eye application. A little bit of the golden from the previous palette we were using, the top golden, just to brighten it up a little bit and just to make it a little richer with the golden. Okay, and then I'm going to put on 2 coats of the Organic Wear mascara, and this is an Ultra Black Organic, and I will be right back to finish. Now the best part, I think, of the whole look. I love the eyes, but we are going to highlight, bronzer, and blush. So first, I am going to put on my highlight. I am actually going to highlight my brow bone, my tear duct, and the top of my cheekbones with this same color. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the applicator provided, and this is Mineral Glow Pearls in Translucent Pearl, and I'm just going to highlight the tops of my cheekbones. This is a nice natural highlight. Okay, so I'm going to take a fluffy brush and highlight my brow bone with this same beautiful highlight color, and just get some in. Okay, then for bronzing, I'm going to do a sun-kissed bronze look, and I'm going to use my Happy Booster bronzer and the Physicians Formula Flat Top Kabuki, and I'm just going to pat a little bit on here, and I'm not going to contour. I'm actually going to put this where the sun would naturally hit my cheeks, so across my nose, onto the top of my cheeks, up into my hairline, just to warm up my whole face. Then for blush, I'm going to use the Happy Booster blush in Rose. Just a beautiful natural rose blush, and I'm going to start the highest color up here at my temples, and I'm just going to drag this color down. It's just a nice flushed glow for your skin. Then lastly, to finish the lips, we are going to be using this gorgeous shimmery pink shade of their Plump Potion, and this is in Pink Crystal Potion. And I'm just going to add just a great natural plump. I love the plumping effect that it gives your lips. So I hope you guys enjoyed this look. I will include a couple pictures. I hope you guys will also get your glow on using Physicians Formula products. Bye guys.